You are listening to the Pleasant Spirit Podcast with your host, licensed massage therapist, Kyle Pleasant. Here, we will be discussing topics on health and wellness, as well as self-improvement, and his experiences as a legally blind massage therapist. And now, here's your host, Kyle.
Hello, and welcome to Pleasant Spirit Podcast. I'm your host, Kyle Pleasant. So today, I am going to play a video, or the audio of a video that I did a while back for one of my social media accounts, on TikTok or Instagram or one of those kind of things. I recorded a little interview type thing I did, and I'm just gonna play the audio here for you today, and it's about just kind of some random thoughts about the creating a world for everyone idea. So I hope that you enjoy it. I just wanted to say that today we have the opportunity to create a world that works for everyone. And regardless of political viewpoints, we all have our own experiences. But that's what they are. They're experiences. And my experiences in life are not going to be the same as yours. But we have the opportunity to work towards creating a world that works for everyone by learning to communicate better, by seeking to understand those around us, to understand those experiences, to understand where the other is coming from. And it's only then when we learn to communicate and speak the same language will we have true change. It is my hope that there are those out there that want to hear those messages, be the change that you want to see in the world. And we need to stop and we need to listen, either to others or to our own spirits, our own souls. Just stopping, meditating, and opening ourselves up to a new idea, a new vibration. And what we're experiencing in the world today is challenging. And we're all going through the same challenges. There are things that are going on. We are more alike than we are different. And rather than fighting against what the differences are, judging what those differences are, we need to come together on all the things that make us alike. We all enjoy a sunset. We all shed a tear at the cry of a newborn baby. We have all experienced loss, even now, even more so. And we need to come together on those things rather than what is dividing us. We need to put in our minds that we need to let go of the past. We need to learn to forgive. We need to learn to communicate. And rather than being victims, we can be conquerors. We can conquer fear. We can conquer bigotry. We can conquer injustice. We can conquer all the things that are not working for our world. But we're not victims. We are conquerors. And it's my hope that there are voices out there that are ready to overcome the fears. Because the God of the universe, whatever the belief system is, whatever that is, still operates at the same vibration. We all can work on vibrating at the same frequency. Because the flowers, the trees, my heart beating, my heart beating is the same spirit that beats your heart, that grows the flower, that blows the wind. And if we come together on those things, then we can change the world. Because there's no private good any more than there's any more private aggravation. And when we start speaking our truth, when we start speaking love to one another, then we're going to create some wonderful change in the world. But, you know, we share more on Facebook and social media than we do anything else. Why can't we share the changes we want to see in the world? Why can't we share the same tweets and the same Facebook posts as we do our love? I mean, it's just as easy to share a kind word with your neighbor as it is to share a Facebook meme. So, if we're so willing to, you know, share our lives on Facebook and what we ate the night before, as we would changing the government, changing the dialogue in our churches and in on the streets in our protests, as we are on Facebook, then why can't we change the world for the better? That will work for everyone. To share that love, to share that kindness, to share that greed is not working, that fear in our country is not working, war is not working for our country, economic equality is not working in our country. I mean, because it's the same message, it's the same vibration. So we can certainly open ourselves up to community that is going to work towards change and work towards equality. I mean, because there's no difference between me and a corporate CEO, because it's that same frequency, that same spirit that beats that CEO's heart beats mine. That beats the homeless man that's living under a bridge. When we start to see the similarities and hold the belief, I mean, because we all came from the same place, and we all came from a spirit. You know, we're all divine. We all came from that same place with the intent on coming to the world, coming to a human experience to change the world, to create something beautiful. I mean, we're just all creators. And we all can create something that, we can all come to the mural of life. We can all create this mural together. And there's going to be different colors, and there's going to be different backgrounds, and there's going to be different beliefs. But that's what's going to make the mural so beautiful. I often said that, when we talk about a radio, we all can be on the same frequency as, like on a radio. But there's so many different radios out there. But we all can come to listen to the same station. But we get hung up on our backgrounds and our past and our belief systems and our judgments, and it contaminates our ability to hear, to operate on the same vibration. But if you stop and you get quiet and listen, then we can align our radios, our spiritual radios, to the same frequency, and just really hear what everyone has to say, and to know that we have the ability to touch hearts and lives, and to love unconditionally and courageously. I want that so much for the world, because there's so much suffering out there. There's so much loss out there. But if we all came together as well as we do on social media, then we can do so many great things. I'm just sitting here hoping that I can find voices that can come along with me on the same journey. To be well, to be whole, perfect, and complete. Because that's what we are. We are whole, perfect, and complete. If we start with that belief, then we can move backwards. It says, why am I whole, perfect, and complete? Why? What are some examples of things that make me whole, perfect, and complete? And we start to count our blessings. And we start to let go of hurt. And we start to be grateful. And we start to see that in everyone we meet. When we look into somebody's eye and say, you know what? You're just like me. You may have a different past. You may have a different experience. But who we are is not our experience. It is our reaction to that experience that makes us who we are. And you can take comfort in that the person that you're sitting across the hall from the train from the waiting room, is coming from the same place. That they've seen a sunset. They've heard a newborn baby cry. They bleed when they get cut. They are suffering from a loss. They have suffered from a loss. And we can start letting go of the greed, the economic equality, the injustices, and move forward into blessing, into gratitude, into forgiveness. Well, that was a recording that I did a little bit. You can also catch the video version of that on either TikTok or on my Instagram page. And like other social media things out there, be sure that you like and subscribe. And I hope that something there resonates with somebody out there. And if you want to hear more videos and audios, well, be sure to check out that social media stuff, and or check out my website at pleasantspirit.com. And if you have any questions or comments or show ideas, you can reach me at podcast@pleasantspirit.com. Till next time, be well and have a pleasant day.
Thank you for listening to the Pleasant Spirit Podcast. We hope you found today's show informative. Please take a moment to write a review. And if you want to reach out or have show ideas, you can email at podcast@pleasantspirit.com. You can also visit his website at pleasantspirit.com. If you are in the Portland, Oregon area, you can schedule a massage or one of his coaching services at pleasanttouchmassage.com. See you next time, and always be well.